Hey there! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with at least 1 or 2 people that you really like. Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey. Odyssey with Yendi is brought to you by Worthy Park Rum Cream. Whatever your style, classic, trendy, sophisticated, bold, one thing we all share is our desire to indulge. Velvety and perfectly balanced with just the right amount of spirit, Worthy Park Rum Cream is your perfect pleasure. So whatever your style, indulge in the new Worthy Park Rum Cream. Smooth Jamaican elegance. Must be 18 years and older to drink. Drink responsibly. So as you guys know by now, I love to understand how things work. I love to get into the minds of individuals. I love to hear their stories. I think there's so much we can learn from each and everyone. And that includes our kids. I think there's a lot that we can glean from them and gain from them, but we also have to be willing to listen to them. So today, I'm going to have a nice heart-to-heart and one-on-one with my girl, my boogs, Israel. Izzy, the last time we did this was
21.
21. So that's what, 4 years ago, you know? Can you imagine already?
Yes.
The roles are reversed because the last time you were interviewing me with Uncle Neville, but now I'm going to interview you. Are you nervous?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I want to be mindful about what I say.
Oh.
Because I don't know. Sometimes my mouth just moves and I say stuff without thinking.
Facts. You're very honest. You're very unfiltered. Let's talk a little bit about the fact that, you've transitioned to high school. For other parents who may be watching this, let's have a very honest conversation about what transitioning to high school feels like. Or, obviously it's different for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has a different experience. But how has it been for you?
So, to be honest, there has been good parts, but also not so good.
Yeah.
Like, the schoolwork's kind of challenging at times, but then it gets easier. And I feel like some of the teachers, they treat you like they're kind of your friends in a way. So they try and communicate with you well. Mm-hmm. But then there's other sides where you have to experience everybody from like different backgrounds and everybody from different parts of Jamaica. And they may treat you a certain way. Like, I know that bullying's a big aspect in high school. And I have gotten bullied before. But what I realized is that when you give them your energy and your time and your power, they continue to do it because they realize it's affecting you.
That's right.
So the best thing you can possibly do is to just ignore them or leave them alone. When you turn your back and you walk away or don't give them any attention or don't pay them any mind, they really stop because they don't have anything else to do. They realize it's not affecting you.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else they can possibly do.
Where did you get such wise advice?
I wonder where.
That's funny. Let's talk a bit about the bullying though, because I've seen a lot of cases now, especially in socials and on social media spaces, where there are kids who are choosing extreme options because of how hurt they are by the bullying that they're experiencing. There are kids who may not do extreme things, but they're struggling and having a hard time. Let's talk a bit about how bullying affects a young person.
So I think I'm a very sensitive person. So when someone says something to me, I really take it to heart. Mm-hmm. Like, even if it's a joke per se, I still really feel that way. Like, oh my gosh, you actually feel so about me? Like I've done something to you?
Yeah.
But for me, when they were bullying me, I was having a very hard time with it.
Yeah, that's the truth. It was rough. Yeah.
It was, I just didn't even want to go to school. I'm like, I don't want to go to school today. they're bullying me too much. Like, they were saying things that really shouldn't be said. Like, no human should say that to another person. It's not really necessary. And a lot of people take things too far.
Yeah.
Like, something that could just be a joke, they make it in a way where it just really affects you. And it doesn't have to be that way. And I think that they think, oh, it's funny, or I want to tease her because maybe something could be going on in their home.
Right.
Or something could be affecting them, but they don't realize how much it's affecting that person. And I think it needs to change, because just because something is going on for you doesn't mean you take it out on somebody else. I think you can find other ways to cope with what's going on with you instead of putting it out on other people, because you're trying to put your pain onto other people, which is not okay.
Yeah.
And it's just not right, because trying to make somebody else feel pain just because you're feeling pain, that's not okay.
But then let me ask you this. Do you think the kids who do bully, do you think the parents know that they're doing it? Do you think they don't know? Do you think they behave differently at school and at home? What are your thoughts on it?
So a lot of people, especially some of teachers, have said, based on how you act at school is reflecting on your home environment. But I also feel that some people may be acting different than how they act at home.
Right.
Maybe their parents don't know they act this way. Like, sometimes when, the teacher calls the parents and like, your child is bullying, that's not my child. Like, she doesn't bully.
Right.
She's really kind, except they could be acting different. Maybe they want attention, they're looking for friends.
Right.
There could be different aspects to it, and they're just showing a different side of them at school than at home. Like, I think it really differentiates, you know?
Are you different at home than at school?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How different?
Like, I don't think I can say it. I'd expose myself.
Okay, give me one thing in one way that you're different.
Like, at home, you guys think I'm so innocent, or you think, oh my gosh, she's just my little girl. No. At school, I'm all rep.
What is rep?
It's his TikTok thing, mommy.
What is it?
I can't sing that song on here.
Oh, it's a song?
In a way, it's a song, but also a slang.
A slang. And what does a slang mean? Like, you're representing?
No, in a way, yeah. It's like bop, bop, bop. It's the same thing.
Okay, but that's not bad.
Did you used to act different when you,
I think so.
like how?
I think, for sure, if I'm very, very honest with you, I used to have a potty mouth at school.
I see you.
What?
Don't be mad, but like, all the girls, they do it. And like, I just caught along, like, one day, I just started saying stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh.
But hold on now. Here's the thing though. I know that I was trying to figure out myself. So what I do know is I was trying to figure out who I was, what my personality was. It's almost like you're trying to find yourself. But I also, because I was getting a hard time at school, because they were teasing me about my flat chest and my yellow teeth and my space in my teeth. And dude, when I was in third form, you guys call it grades now, right? 9th grade, I wasn't even wearing a training bra yet, okay? And why are you laughing?
I don't know, continue. You can just continue.
And they used to give me such a warm time about it. So I know that I started doing that, putting up a front of being like a tough girl. Like, I want to be like, Ms. a bad girl. So nobody can play with me or mess with me, because then maybe you're afraid to tease me or come at me because, she kind of rough. That's why I was doing it.
That's what I do.
For you?
Like, if you ask my friends every day, I'm singing this one song. I see a bad girl walking.
What?
Every day. Every day.
Which song that?
You don't know that one song? I'm like, ooh, what's popping? Yeah, it's my favorite song right now. But every day I'm just singing that one bad girl song. And then, like, they're coming up to me and trying to say things. And then I can't really say anything about her. And then I'm like, DPMO, bro.
What?
It's a stand. It stands for something.
Okay. Well, okay. So as you mentioned, standing for something, can we talk a bit about text talk?
Yeah.
Like, you guys, why is everything? So we used to the BRB and LOL. Everybody's with me on that.
We still use that.
Okay, but what are these whole bunch of other acronyms?
Because we don't really. instead of sending voice notes, we just send little letters to represent things.
Like, give me an example.
Like TD stands for today.
Oh.
You don't say today anymore.
So it's shorthand.
Yeah.
Basically, they might write shorthand or they must speak big Latin.
Like one time I was writing an essay and
An essay? Thank
sorry.
you.
And I accidentally put a bunch of like text slang in there. I'm like, oh my gosh.
But isn't this a bit of an issue? Because you end up intertwining the two. You end up overlapping the two. You have to be careful not to, right?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Or like, and sometimes my friends are even putting them like, what does that mean? And then I'm on Google, I'm like,
You don't even know.
like the other day, someone was like DLW. I'm like, does it mean don't worry, love? What is this? What? It means dead with laugh.
No, DWL.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
I'm like, what? They're just typing a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Hold on, I know DWL. You said don't worry, love. You see, that's actually great. I don't really lie. Let me ask you this. I remember last year, you were finishing up prep school and you were doing an assignment and you wanted to speak the assignment for the thing to type, talk to text, right, for your essay. And I was just like, no, you should type it out because typing it out reinforces the information and you learn the information. In your opinion, do you think some of us are, as parents, are being archaic? Are we operating in the past instead of getting with the times and allowing tech to do what tech does?
Well, yes, for sure. I think in some cases, though, you guys are right because when you write things out and type things, it does help refresh your memory and stuff. But then I also feel like I have to go to my bed. Honestly, I need to go to my bed. So it's easier. If there are easier ways to do things, let's just do the easier way.
But you don't know it's a shortcut draw blood.
Except sometimes it doesn't do. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I've used ChatGPT for homework and still got 100 on it.
Take that out. I don't want the teacher say this.
She knows. I told her, she knows.
What? And what did she say?
She said, good for you.
That is not a compliment. I just want you to know that.
I know.
That's a threat. But you think we do need to adjust in terms of knowing that things are differently. What's the Word and Excel are out the door?
Yeah,
and PowerPoint. What you guys use for presentations?
Canva.
Thanks.
It's amazing, by the way. It's not a sponsor, but I think everybody should start using Canva. It gets you really good grades.
I'm sorry, I actually find you funny, Izzy. But you know this. My camera crew is actually dying laughing. Holding on for their life. I want Rick in the corner. As you were saying.
Yeah. I think also parents need to get with the times. Like, we're in 2025, not 1954.
Sorry, but we just dodge the bullet there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like, things are different now. And I think children are going to be different. They're going to say stuff. I'm not saying that what they say is right, but you don't have to get so upset about it.
But let me ask you this now. Okay, your thing is get with the times, adjust. I am late to the times. Can I be honest about you?
Yeah.
Okay. Izzy, you don't yet have a phone, and you're not pleased about it.
I'm 12 years old, by the way, in first form. Almost about to be in second form. Continue.
You're not pleased about it. You just delayed the arrival of your phone, by the way. Actually, I'm kidding. No. I did tell you that you would get a phone at 13. I'm still holding true to that. Grades being what they need to be.
Yeah.
Honestly, so when I explained it to you to be, I want you to be able to not be distracted. You have an iPad, you use an iPad, you do get to use some socials, right? So you're not that you're without contact. So you have access to your friends, you're in touch with your friends, and you're very age appropriate in social media space.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my thing. Based on what I've explained to you about the development of your brain, your attention span, not wanting you to lose your love for reading, not wanting you to use your time scrolling, do you understand where I'm coming from? And even though you understand whether you do or don't, do you think it's unreasonable? Tell me.
So I definitely do understand where you're coming from. Like the other day, we're at the movies and we're literally in a movie and there's a girl and she's literally on her phone on TikTok scrolling while we're in the movie. In my opinion, that's ridiculous. Like you have a screen right in front of you, a big, big screen, and you're watching the nice family-friendly movie and you're really gonna go on TikTok? Like that's another level.
And watch the non-family friendly content.
Exactly. Like that's...
But it's addictive, no?
It is. I'm not even gonna lie. Like sometimes
You find yourself doom scrolling.
One time, I think it was over the Easter holiday, and I checked my screen time. It says 7 hours on TikTok, 6 hours on Snapchat. Keep in mind, it's 24 hours in a day. And then over the entire week, it had only been Monday to Wednesday. I'd had 42 hours of screen time.
So guess what now? So when you say that now, you don't pause and say, maybe my mother not mad after all. Maybe my mother limiting my screen time. She's not mad because when you're not in school and you have a free-for-all, look how you get away.
Exactly. Like, I realized how unproductive I had been. I'd had so much homework over the holiday, but I had been spending all my time scrolling, not even realizing how fast the time is going by and not spending enough time on actually doing my work. So I do understand where you're coming from on that. But more about the phone part, I think it's less about the social media and more about the accessing, calling you.
Is why you want the phone.
Yes, because there have been many instances where I almost had to walk home.
Israel.
But I'm not lying. You said be honest. Literally, I've had to call you from... I had to beg a random schoolmate. I don't even know the girl.
But that's
And
good.
then
It
I'm
means
like-
that you learn negotiation.
I'm like, excuse me, do you have credit? She's like, yes. I'm like, okay, can I please call my mom? Sure. So some of them are nice, some of them are gonna say no. But I had to call you from a stranger's phone. And it's really awkward and it's kind of embarrassing in a way for me to say, I don't have a phone.
But hold on now. It allows you a chance to problem solve. It allows you a chance to figure it out. You see, here's the thing, we have a challenge. We have a challenge where I didn't grow up with a lot, as you know. I wasn't poor, I wasn't deprived, but it wasn't a lot. I told you, I wore the same school shoes from first form to fifth form. Every uniform I ever wore, my mother sewed for me. We couldn't afford to buy a ready-made uniform. We'd go to the beach and we can't buy fish, we pack sandwiches. So I understood what it was to have a life that was measured and budgeted for. Okay. I know as an adult have a better life. I've worked and provided for myself a better quality of life compared to what I had as a child, right? And so as a result, you have access to that quality of life. So I still have to find a way to make sure that you understand and value things. When you were losing teeth, what did you get?
$20?
All right. You didn't get any paper money until you reach your big teeth?
No.
When did you start getting paper money?
Probably my last couple teeth.
All right.
Meanwhile, my friends were getting like $5,000. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Them two very, very generous. But look at how excited you used to get over your shiny $20 coin. You remember that?
Yes.
And you valued it. And now, there's no gift I'm going to give you that you're not excited about. True or false?
That's true. Like Christmas morning, oh my gosh.
So imagine how wonderful it's going to feel when you get the phone, because you know how much you wanted the phone, but you've also earned the phone because you're making sure your grades line up that you can get the phone.
That's true. Because I know I wanted ever since I was probably maybe 9. I've always wanted a
back
phone.
in the day when I was 9.
I've always wanted a phone my entire life.
Oh,
Literally do. But
it's going to be great when you get it, but you understand the idea of not getting everything that you want immediately.
yeah,
Because life doesn't work like that. And
like
you know
patience sometimes.
that. Yes. And also, we have to savor life. Everything is not fast-paced. Everything isn't quick. And that's the problem, I think, with social media and phones. You guys don't have to wait for commercial break. You don't even know what a commercial break is?
Mommy, yes, please.
No, because you just skip ads.
Well,
You know what I mean?
but sometimes, you know those one Indian Bollywood movie ads where you have to wait like 30 seconds and you have to actually watch the ads? Like, I have to get someone else sometimes, and it's really annoying. I'm not even joking. Like, if you guys are seeing this right now, please stop.
Oh. Mercy said no. But I think that we, as parents, we have to teach you guys resilience. We have to teach you understanding how things work. Everything is not going to be quickly delivered to you. Everything is not going to be snap of a finger, you load up something. We used to have to wait on TV to sign on. Now, I agree in the advancement of technology, but I think with technology has come we have lost some natural abilities. Like patience. A lot of humans are no longer patient because everything is quick. You know what it is for stand up in a line at the payphone for call home, for tell them the school cancel because rain a fall?
No, but I know what it's like to stand in a wraparound canteen line. Mommy, you don't understand the level of big back these children are.
Whatcha?
I'm not even skipping the line. My friend's holding the spot for me. And I go in the spot and they're like, hey, why are you skipping the line? You want me to run you over? Like,
but Israel, I know you come home and say so you are the original big back.
Yes, but still, you think you're more big back than me? My belly is long. And you're trying to call me for skipping the line? Like, I need to go get the beef patty. Come on.
Hold on. So you skip the line?
Well, no, not really. Like, my
Wait
friend,
a minute now. Hold on.
I have links. Like, I know a lot of people. It's not my fault.
What?
As my friends say, I'm a commoners.
What that mean?
Like, you know, a lot of people know you. I probably know 10 people in every grade or more. I'm telling you, mommy.
Okay, so what is the personality trait that you think you possess that allows you to know so many people?
I don't think it's a personality.
What is it?
I think it's like, or I don't know if it is a personality, but I'm very active in a lot of things.
The clubs.
Yeah, so I'm in choir and I do swimming.
So you're involved.
Yeah, I'm very involved. So I know a lot of people and that caused me to like have a lot of friends and stuff, but also
acquaintances.
Mommy.
Easy.
And I know also people from other things like voice box and other outside activities that they end up coming to Andrews or my old school or other things I used to do. But I just know that I know a lot of people and this has caused me to get skipped in the lunch line. So I don't have to wait that long because I'm really tired of waiting, mommy.
You like when people skip you?
Well, no. But that's
it's just
different.
yes or no? You like when people skip you?
No.
Don't do it.
Israel. It's not a skip.
What do I always tell you is a thing I live by in my life. It's important, it matters to me to treat people.
The way you want to be treated.
Correct.
But mommy.
You want nobody skip you?
No, listen, they're not skipping. It's not a skip.
Israel.
They're holding my spot in a line. There's a difference.
Okay, fair enough. That I accept.
I say, hold my spot here. I'm going to put on my bags. That's different. Like today, I was actually in the canteen line and it's water there. Put on my stuff. My water bottle's empty. So then I already got at the lunch line and I have 2 friends I'm eating lunch with. One friend is still in the line and the other one is outside with me. So I go back in there to try and get water. I pick up the water and stand behind my friend. And then the girl, I know the girl behind me and she tapped me and she's like, hey, why are you skipping? I'm like, girl, I'm not skipping. She's,
Whoa.
I'm like, she's holding my spot. She's like, how, you were outside? I'm like, but I need to buy something. Mommy, you know the girl told me? She hits her teeth and she called me a crosses. Just turn my back.
Crosses.
I said crosses because I'm trying to get water
Israel.
so I don't drop down.
Israel, come now, man. But we have to sometimes put ourselves in other people's shoes, man. Come now, man.
But you're buying 10 buckets and I'm buying a water. Come now, man.
But you're still making her have to wait one more person, man.
Come on, man. Like, you don't have to call me a crosses now. Come on.
That I agree with. Come on. But you could have gone wrong back.
Mommy, the line was a wraparound line and I'm buying water.
Israel, you are no different than the taxi man that you cuss about on our way home.
Well, then I am a taxi man.
I can't. You are so funny. Okay, let's reel this in. What are some of the things that you think parents can and should do to support you guys or to support their teenagers, their preteens, teenagers as they navigate that phase of their life?
So I'm going to say this based on what I've heard at school, like what these people are telling me their parents are doing. Now, I'm not saying that your guys' parenting styles are bad or anything. I'm just saying I think they should stop. The hitting thing, that needs to stop. Like, people are even telling me stuff about, oh, I've gotten hit with that fan. I've gotten hit with a belt. I've gotten hit with wire from outside. I've gotten hit with zinc. They've gotten hit with every single possible thing that's in the parent reach. They're hitting them.
You feel like it borders abuse?
It is abuse. Like, a girl came to school, literally marks on her face. There's no reason. I think that there can be other ways you can discipline your children.
Tell me some of the ways.
Like maybe taking away privileges or even a conversation. Like you and I, sorry. When we have a disagreement, we talk it out and we listen to each other. You listen to me, I listen to you, and we try and figure out where we're both wrong. But you don't hit me or like, you don't scream at me like I'm not a person. There's this thing that always says how children should be, is it seen and not heard? They should be seen and not heard.
Some people are of that
But
opinion, yeah.
children are also people too. Like, we have a voice and we should be able to use it in a respectful way, obviously. But we just to be able to have an opinion on stuff and not get in trouble for it. Like, if you've done something to me and I'm like, hey, I don't like that. I didn't like what you said to me, mommy. I think you could have said that in a nicer way. That kind of hurt me. You shouldn't, go and then try and find the closest thing to you and hit me with it. Or screaming at my throat and call me really mean names. It's not okay.
Do you think that persons who say, well, that's how I was raised, so that's how I'm raising my child, do you think that they just think it's the way because of how they were raised? Or do you think they realize that they have experienced certain traumas themselves and they are now projecting those onto their child?
I think it can be both. Like, some people, that's the only way they know.
Right.
That's the only discipline they know.
Right.
All they know is being hit and abused and having things said to them.
Yeah.
That's all they know. So they're putting that on their child. But there can be a certain awareness to know that that doesn't have to happen.
Yeah.
There can be other things done.
Let me ask you this. Do you think words hurt more than a physical slap?
For me, yes. Because I'm a really sensitive person. So when you say things to me, I'm gonna take it personally. So for me, I'd rather get slapped, to be honest. I'd rather get slapped than for you to say really mean things to me, because then I start overthinking it. And if somebody will say something to like someone else, like not even talking to me, then I'll just start remembering what you said to me. And it will, like, anything anyone has said to me, I'm going to be completely honest. I know I should let go, but I've not forgotten. Like, I remembered anything mean that anyone has said to me, I've always remembered it.
But you have to learn to let that go.
I do have to learn.
Because it's only going to eat away at you. You know that.
Yes, but it's really hard for me because, like, when people say things to me, it really affects me.
It hurts. Yeah. So parents need to be mindful what they say to their kids as well then.
Yes, like, remember, they are your children. You chose to give life to them. And then you're going to go and say, oh, you're an accident. Or you're going to say ridiculous things to them.
You know people who have had their parents say that to them?
Yes, I do.
Really?
They call their children, they tell their child they're an accident.
To hurt them when they're upset?
Yeah. Like,
that's very unfair.
You don't say that to a child. It doesn't matter if they were an accident or not. It's still your child. You didn't give them up. So it's your job to raise a child how they should be raised and not say hurtful things to them, because if you say those things, it's going to break them down and they might not be your child any longer.
Right.
I'm sorry to say it that way or put it in
not
that
in the
harsh
literal
way.
sense, but figuratively.
Yeah.
They're going to not have the connection with you. Yeah.
Or meaning, what I meant, they might not be a part of this world anymore. As in, some people do take it that far.
They might go to an extreme end of not wanting to be alive.
Because people don't think of that. I know stories of people who got bullied to the point where that has happened.
Right.
So it's not okay for you as a parent to be bullying your child.
Ooh, now let me ask you this. Do you see that as a form of bullying versus a parent thinking that they are a person of authority and they can say and do because they're the adult? Do you think they, as the adult, think it's bullying?
They probably don't think it.
But you think it is bullying?
It is. Like, if you don't think to put yourself in the child's shoes and see, no, but what I said actually could have hurt that child.
Yeah.
Like, that was not okay. That didn't need to go that far. I didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
There's other ways you can say things that aren't as hurtful. You can put stuff in other ways. But one thing that I've learned for sure is you don't speak when you're angry.
That part.
Don't speak in anger, because you'll say things that you regret.
Israel, a word.
Like, I remember I had a friend and we were angry at each other and I was saying things and I definitely regret it. Like, I was.
You don't mean it.
I don't mean it. But when you're angry, you just say things and you really don't mean it. But I think when you're angry, a good thing to do is give space. Just take a minute and always think before you speak, because there can be things that you might say and you're gonna regret it.
Well, you know your mother. When I'm mad, what do I tell you? I'm like, I need a minute.
Yeah.
I need a minute. But I think it's also normal to take a minute. And healthy. Because the spoken word cannot be taken back. You're 100% correct. That was very profound. Very, very profound. What is a way that you think parents can spend really good quality time with their kids? Not just what we do in everyday errands and chores, and like quality time.
I think some of the things you can do is maybe you can go on like do adventurous stuff. That's very fun. Mm-hmm. Also, you can do something simple like a mother and daughter date. That can be turned really, like, it gives really good quality time. Yeah. Especially like lunch dates. That's really good.
That's our fave.
Lunch dates, really good. Maybe the movies, you can try shopping. There's so many things you can do, but definitely, like, just spend time together, quality time.
You know one of my favorite things for us to do?
Traveling?
Nope. It's simpler than that.
What, the lunch thing?
Nope. Even simpler.
Sitting on the couch?
Board
games?
Yes! I love beating you.
Okay, but let's not forget about the one time I beat you in Scrabble.
Girl, once?
Okay, but listen, please. You say you're the Scrabble queen, so for me to beat the Scrabble queen.
In our house, I am.
That's kind of...
Actually, so here's the thing. In that game that she beat me, it was wild. Do you know Israel got 2 7-letter words in the one game? You know, a 7-letter word in Scrabble gives you plus 50? She did it twice in the one game. Do you even remember what the words were?
I can't say it on here. So.
I'm going to make you stop using a phone to look up to see if the word is real.
Okay, but you can use it for 2 letters, so why can't I use it for that?
Because my brain is not as sharp as it used to be. I can't, for the life of me, remember the 2-letter Scrabble words. But so I always have to just double check that it is a word so I can place the thing properly to just dust them out.
If I don't look it up, you're going to look it up anyways?
What?
If I don't look it up, you're going to be like, is that real or word? And then you're going to start looking at it.
Ah, boy. Okay, fine. I also like beating you in Guess Who. And and spit.
One moment, we don't speak of those moments.
Why?
Because we just don't. Okay, I like beating you with Uno with the plus 30. That's amazing.
Okay, that was a good Uno reverse. She said, back at ya.
No, I'm the Uno queen. No one can beat me at Uno.
Facts.
I'm amazing.
No.
I'll make you pick up plus 30 in one.
Oh, is it here? Here's your own trumpet.
Oh,
just blow it.
Because clearly
she said, I'm the Uno queen. Meanwhile, I was just like, nobody can beat me at ro. All right, Apple, you never fall too far from the tree, clearly. Let us talk a little bit about some of the things that you think you guys would love to ask your parents, but maybe afraid to ask your parents.
I think some people are like probably afraid to ask their parents like how to cope with certain things.
Okay.
Probably afraid to speak about how they're feeling and don't really want to talk to their parents about it. Or because like I know people and they're they want to say something, like they're feeling a certain way, but then they know the parents are gonna say this, and the parents are gonna say that, so they're not gonna say anything.
But how do you know what your parent is going to say if you've never brought it up? Is it based on previous patterns?
Yeah, like if they say something, why are you back answering to me? Or why are you talking to me? Who do you think you are? You're a child.
But you know that there must be an appropriate way to communicate.
Except in some households, though, it's not that way. Like, they can't talk.
Right.
They eat, they sleep, they go to bed and go to school.
No intimate conversations.
Yeah, you don't talk.
But say, on talk a little bit much in this generation.
Yeah.
Like, I know one time I've been like, pause.
No, like a girl, I remember we have a teacher, and she'd wear like the same wig every day for like a week. And the girl called the lady 1 week. They're very extra. Like, they say things they don't have to say.
I have a question. When she called her that, did you laugh?
Yes. What do you expect? Because it's funny.
I ain't gonna lie.
I saw the lady fighting the smile too. I think the lady was fighting the smile.
You think so?
Yes.
With a kufar. A joke. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't. What do you think about parents who have very strong opinions on who their kids should become or what they should become when they grow up? Do you think sometimes it has a place if the child is not with direction, or do you think it depends on the kid?
Probably the kid, because let's call this girl A. She's extremely smart. Like, she made honor roll smart, probably smartest in her entire class, or one of the smartest. And her entire family is a doctor. Like, everybody's a doctor.
They're all doctors, yeah.
Her mom, her grandma, everybody. And then, like, oh, what do you want to be? Well, they're like, well, my mom said I have to be a doctor. We're like, why? They're like, because everybody's a doctor, so I have to be a doctor. But she's smart enough for that. And I think her parents know the right direction. They know the right path for her, where she should be going. But then other times I'm like, well, what if she doesn't want to be a doctor?
Right.
Like, what if she wants to be something else? Wants to become, like, I think a lot of the times children should be able to become what they want. I think when it comes to work, you should be able to do what you're passionate about. Because why would you go, for example, and be a businesswoman and sit in an office every day and do this work for years, 10 years, but you don't like what you do?
Because they have to pay the bills.
Except you come to work every single day and you're miserable, you don't like what you do. But why can't you find something that you love and still pay the bills?
But most adults don't do something they love.
Really?
The reality is that most adults do what they have to do to make sure that the ends are met. But the ideal scenario in life is to be able to do what you love and be paid.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, not because of a lack of trying, they try, they become qualified, they pursue, they push, they go for it, but sometimes the doors don't open. And so sometimes people end up in those scenarios because they have to make sure that they have a house, they're fed, they're clothed, they're surviving.
Right.
So sometimes it's not just settling because you are lazy or because you're not driven or because you are limited in how you'll view things, but sometimes it is literally just to get by.
That's why probably some parents are like, well, I think you should do this and this and this because I know you're going to get by with this, and just do that.
Correct.
But it doesn't mean it's right, but...
Yeah. It's tricky because I don't know if there's ever a right or a wrong in it all. I think it's just... it literally comes down to the individual and how they choose to spend their time. And for some people, how they choose to spend their days means much more to them than paying the bills.
Yeah.
It just depends on the person.
That's true.
What word of advice would you give to parents who feel like they're at odds with their kids a lot? They feel like they're butting heads a lot. There's a lot of argument, a lot of tension, a lot of just not seeing eye to eye. What would you say to that parent?
I would say it's gonna get better. Like, you're gonna clash a lot. We've clashed a lot for a while.
Yeah.
Like, always butting heads. every second you're arguing over something or you mad at each other, but it will get better. You will find that one spot you guys are in and you click.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to argue sometimes, and it will get frustrating and annoying, and you're both gonna hate each other for a while.
I've never hated you.
Well, not hate, but you're just not gonna want each other for a while.
Did you just confess that you've hated me?
No.
No. If you've literally felt like I don't even like her, I hate her, that's fine. You can say it. You felt it in moments.
And it's not like I actually hated you, but in the moment, like what we argued about, I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
I remember washing mode. Seriously?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But
you forgot that you were sitting in front of your mother?
Well, that I'm filming and I'm sitting in front of you.
We'll deal with that later. Just kidding. No, you're fine.
But I'm like, she's making me like wonder if I actually hate her right now.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate you. But
it's just how you guys feel in the moment.
Yeah. And I know that sometimes it's gonna get really annoying. And you're gonna want to be like, just leave me alone. But you can't obviously say that, because don't say that. But it's gonna get better. And don't be disrespectful. And don't give attitude. Because trust, if you give attitude, it's going to make it 10,000 million times worse.
You know it. Because everything can be done with composure, you know. Composure is more important than a lot of people realize. Composure is critically important for life decisions. You see, when you're in life and death scenarios, composure allows you to make a better decision. You see, when you are in highly stressful situations and you feel your body go into fight or flight, composure is critically important as well. Composure is a very underrated skill set and a very underdeveloped skill set in a lot of people. You have to learn composure.
Like, you know, sometimes when people are drowning and then they find the closest person near to them and then they hold them on and that person starts panicking and then everybody just starts drowning. That's usually it. They're panicking and they're not composed.
But if you're in that scenario, what does composure tell you to do?
It tells you just relax and float.
Correct.
Being composed is everything.
It really is. It really is. It's one of the things I said to you the most. Like if I think that you're getting flustered or if you're getting overwhelmed, I'm like, Izzy, compose yourself. Take a breath, take a pause, take a beat, compose yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. People do rash things in the heat of a moment and then you can't take it back.
Like, some people, they're so angry, they're like, let me go take a drive. Next thing you know.
Right.
What happens?
Need a minute. Take a minute. You prepared a game.
I did.
For us to play. I really love playing games with you. Let's get into the game, shall we? So what is the game? Explain it to me, describe it.
Okay, because I'm going to be loud. Basically, you're going to have in the AirPods, one of us, and then the music is going to be blasting really loud. And Mommy's always saying, I can't multitask.
I can't. I'm terrible.
Like, give me a minute. So one of us is going to be, the person who doesn't have the AirPods in is going to be mouthing something, trying to say a phrase. And the person with the AirPods in, with the music blasting, is going to have to try and guess what they're saying.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Like,
so you're going up first?
Okay, let me play something.
Okay. Oh, this is cool.
Me know what you say.
Yes! All right, ready now. Okay. A real one now.
I can't even bother with this anymore.
Oh, good job. All right, switch AirPods. Okay. I'm going to be terrible. Okay. Huh? Rockstone gal? What? Crocs you gal? Oh my God, I cannot say that. Next one. Jeez, I'm father. You really gone to high school for true. Cartesian Blair? Cartesian Blaine? Cartesian Plane? What is it?
Cartesian plane.
What's that?
The thing in math I was showing you the other day.
The what?
The thing in math I was showing you.
Oh, I'm glad you did one for math.
Because I know that's not your
My
strong
name?
suit. Cartesian plane.
She said, I know it's not your strong suit. You never lied. However, this girl can write an essay. Hey. Okay. Oh, not cake soap. Oh my gosh. By the way, it's a whole next generation, this, come. Meaning the music is played into a whole next generation. Okay. Oh, it's me. Must say something, right? Oh, okay.
You know, something yam so. You know, something can't bother with you, something like that.
You know, so I can't bother with you, though.
Oh, same.
All right. Here's another one.
What again? You are the something of my life. You are the first rule of my life. What? You are the first rule of my life. You are the first rule of my life.
You are the first true love of my life.
Oh!
And where you get the new clocks and daddy? Oh.
And which color that? Marina pie.
The England of no pie.
Okay.
Daddy. Israel, stop baking while I'm gone.
Yes.
Real bad man, no muggle in a shot.
Straight jeans, cut off foot parts.
Everybody
have to ask when me get my clocks.
I think I'm the clocks.
It's okay. Oh, I know. I have a good one.
Okay, okay. Everybody like
And subscribe.
what?
Everybody like and subscribe.
Everybody like and subscribe.
Yes.
Ah! Oh, y'all do what she said. What Izzy said. Oh, Izzy, that was good. That's a really cool game. I like that.
Thank you.
Also, next time, don't play music that I like because it's very distracting.
I know that.
Oh, strategy.
Yes, because you can't multitask. It's the point.
Okay, chess queen. I see you. I see you.
It's me. Top. Okay.
When are you going to teach me how to play chess?
When you actually want to learn. Because listen, every time I try to teach her, by the time I'm teaching her what name of the piece is, she's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Mommy, which piece is the pawn?
What, you want me to describe it?
Yeah.
The little one.
Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Which piece is the bishop?
The one that is not the king, not the queen, but in big son have a round thing so. And it's just a hump in the middle. Look like a crown, but it's not really a crown.
No.
Just kidding.
That's not it. Okay, so you don't really master that yet.
The one, the horse?
No, the bishop is not the one.
All right, okay, great. Thanks so much for being here, Izzy. I appreciate you. You've been a great guest.
Wait. Where's my worthy park? You see, everybody else gets worthy park. What do I get?
You can get the basket, the worthy part coming.
So
yeah, you can use it for
this
story
episode is
about-
sponsored by Worthy Park.
You get a different kind of gift. You get the gift of love. But Izzy, you're great.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you. I'm really pleased with our relationship. I love that we are able to have a lot of dialogue. And I hope it stays like that forever. Actually, I know it will stay like that forever. I'm looking forward to many, many, many years with you.
Same.
Are you?
You're my travel partner. Yes.
My girl. You're also my lunch date forever.
Yes. Mommy, you need to start making me some sushi so I have to wait in the long lunch line.
Making some what?
Sushi.
Sushi for go where?
School.
Girl, get a grip.
Because
You say this is why I don't need to line up for you pay for and this are the things.
you really don't understand
No. Oh. We go to the same school here. I understand. It's a rite of passage. You will come to appreciate it.
Sigh.
I'm gonna wake up and cook every morning like I did yesterday morning for getting fresh pasta for lunch. So some days you have to go canteen it. But you've got this. You've done harder things.
Like what?
I can list them, but you'll be fine.
Okay.
Seriously. Love you.
Love you.
Mean it. Forever and a day. My girl.
Whatever your style, classic, trendy, sophisticated, bold, one thing we all share is our desire to indulge. Velvety and perfectly balanced with just the right amount of spirit, Worthy Park Rum Cream is your perfect pleasure. So whatever your style, indulge in the new Worthy Park Rum Cream. Smooth Jamaican elegance. Must be 18 years and older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Hey you! Gentle reminder, like, subscribe, and share.